staring at the screen, it's 2 a.m. again. The cursor's blinking like a heartbeat, slow and thin. I tapped hey, then I hit delete. What are you doing feels a bit too sweet. The room is quiet, just the hum of the light. Overthinking every single word I write. My thumb is hovering above the glass, watching the seconds, watching them pass. I take a breath, I close my eyes underneath these digital skies. Oh, the silence in this chat is deafening. I'm playing out the outcome in my head again. Will you leave it on red or will the bubbles dance? I'm just a boy holding on to a ghost of a chance. This first text is the hardest part of me and you. I put the phone down, then I pick it up, staring at the dark screen, half-filled coffee cup. Maybe you're asleep, maybe you're out with friends. Maybe this is where the story ends. But I can't help the itch inside my thumb, waiting for the bravery to finally come. Oh, the silence in this chat is deafening. I'm playing out the outcome in my head again. Will you leave it on red or will the bubbles dance? I'm just a boy holding on to a ghost of a chance. This first text is the hardest part of me and you. More than just a message on a screen. It's every secret word and what they mean. I'm tired of the what ifs and the could have beens. So I'm hitting send. I'm letting it in. Oh, the silence in this chat is deafening. I'm playing out the outcome in my head again. Will you leave it on red or will the bubbles dance? I'm just a boy holding on to a ghost of a chance. This first text is the hardest part of me and you. Send. Now I'm just waiting for the light. Good night. Soft. The sun is dipping down behind the skyline gray. Another weekend slips like sand, it's fading away. I'm staring at the ceiling, counting cracks upon the wall. Why does the clock sound louder whenever Sunday calls? The laundry's in the basket, unfinished and undone, just like the plans I made under the morning sun. The blue light from my phone is all I see, a list of things I'm supposed to be. I take a breath but it feels so tight, losing the battle to the coming light. Oh, Sunday night blues, you're knocking at my door. I'm sinking in the carpet, I'm melting in the floor. It's not just the Monday, it's the weight of starting new. Tracing all the shadows where the quiet moments grew. Just let the dark I'm so tired, texts, we're all just players waiting for the scene that's coming next. I set my alarm for 7, but my heart is still at 10. Trying to find the courage to go through it all again. I drink another cup of tea, it's gone stone cold. Feeling like a story that's already been told. The blue light from my phone is all I see. A list of things I'm supposed to be. I take a breath, but it feels so tight. Losing the battle to the coming light. Oh, Sunday night blues. You're knocking at my door. I'm sinking in the carpet. I'm melting in the floor. It's not just the Monday, it's the weight of starting new. Tracing all the shadows where the quiet moments grew. Just let the darkness hold me for a little while more. If I could press the pause button on the turning of the earth, find a little extra time for what it's really worth. But the morning's creeping in and stealing all my peace. I'm just waiting for the pressure, for the burden to release. Where the quiet moments grew. Just let the darkness hold me for a little while more. Just 5 more minutes before the world begins again. So, distant train whistle, very faint. I'm scrolling through the highlights of your lives tonight. New houses, promotions, and the wedding white. I'm happy for you, really, I promise it's true. But my reflection in the window looks a little blue. The same old room, the same old coffee stain, while everyone is boarding on a faster train. The world is spinning in a blur of gold, while I'm just holding on to what I've always known. I'm running out of things to say as the distance grows a little more every day. Oh, I'm left behind, watching shadows on the wall, trying to stand up straight while I'm feeling so small. Is it a race I didn't know I had to run, chasing down the moon while you're reaching for the sun? Yeah, I'm left behind in the quiet after the call. Left behind. I see the LinkedIn posts and the life is great tags. I'm still carrying around these heavy dusty bags of dreams I haven't started and words I haven't said, while you're writing chapters that are already read. I'm a Polaroid that's taking too long to develop. Taking too long. The world is spinning in a blur of gold, while I'm just holding on to what I've always known. I'm running out of things to say, watching the lights of the city fade away. Oh, I'm left behind, watching shadows on the wall, trying to stand up straight while I'm feeling so small. Is it a race I didn't know I had to run, sun. Yeah, I'm left behind in the quiet after the call. Left behind. Maybe my timing is just a different kind of beat. Maybe I'm finding my soul on this lonely street. It's not about the finish, it's about the breath I take. But God, it hurts to see the progress that I didn't make. Oh, I'm left behind, watching shadows on the wall, trying to stand up straight while I'm feeling so small. Is it a race I didn't know I had to run, chasing down the moon while you're reaching for the sun? Yeah, I'm left behind in the quiet after the call. Left behind, just a little slower, but I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here.
The sun is peeking through the blinds, another Tuesday here. I'm making breakfast for just one, trying to disappear. The butter's sitting on the edge of the bread that's gone stone cold. There's a story in this kitchen that never quite gets told. Just the ticking of the clock and the dust motes in the air. A single plate on the table, a chair pushed to the side. Nowhere I really have to go, and nowhere left to hide. The silence is a melody that I've learned to embrace. It's a cold toast morning, and the taste of the quiet. A life lived in monochrome, a small and lonely riot. I'm sipping on my coffee while the world begins to spin, looking for the sunlight that I'm trying to let in. Yeah, it's just a cold toast morning in the shadow of my skin. I hear the neighbors through the wall, a muffled, busy rush. I'm painting all my secrets with a silent, heavy brush. I check my phone for messages, but it's just the morning news. Picking out a pair of socks and some ordinary shoes. The crumbs upon the counter are the only tracks I leave. A single plate on the table, a chair pushed to the side. Nowhere I really have to go, and nowhere left to hide. The silence is a melody that I've learned to embrace. It's a cold toast morning, and the taste of the quiet. A life lived in monochrome, a small and lonely riot. I'm sipping on my coffee while the world begins to spin, looking for the sunlight that I'm trying to let in. They say that being on your own is where you find your soul. But sometimes this apartment feels like a heavy, empty hole. I'm reaching for a hand to hold, or just a simple sign that I'm not the only one who's stuck inside this life of mine. It's a cold toast morning, and the taste of the quiet, a life lived in monochrome, a small and lonely riot. I'm sipping on my coffee while the world begins to spin, looking for the sunlight that I'm trying to let in. Just cold toast in the morning light. Maybe tomorrow.
The blue lights burning patterns in my tired eyes. Another thank you for your interest in a cold disguise. I've got 10 tabs open in the mountain of no's, while the coffee on the coaster slowly turns to prose. Control C, Control V, I'm just a ghost in the machine, trying to prove I'm worth the space upon a glowing screen. My worth is measured in a PDF file. I haven't seen a real human in a while. Just the clicking of the keys in the middle of the night, looking for a spark, looking for a light. Oh, it's a resume of rejections, a portfolio of ghosts, counting all the sorries from 1,000 different hosts. I'm more than just a list of skills or a year upon a page, but I'm feeling like a bird inside a digital cage. Yeah, I'm building up a mountain out of every single note. I see the world moving on through the window in the dark, people catching morning buses, heading for the park. I'm still adjusting margins, trying to fix the font, wondering if I'll ever find the yes that I want. My friends are making moves while I'm making more drafts, sinking in a sea of unread silent paragraphs. My worth is measured in a PDF file. I haven't seen a real human in a while, just the clicking of the keys in the middle of the night, looking for a spark, looking for a light. Oh, it's a resume of rejections, a portfolio of ghosts, counting all the sorries from 1,000 different hosts. I'm more than just a list of skills or a year upon a page, but I'm feeling like a bird inside a digital cage. Yeah, I'm building up a mountain out of every single note. Every note is a heavy stone, every sorry is a wall, but I'm still standing here, I'm not gonna fall. Maybe the right door is just a little further down the hall. I'll keep on clicking, I'll keep on giving it my all. It's a resume of rejections, a portfolio of ghosts, counting all the sorries from 1,000 different hosts. I'm more than just a list of skills or a year upon a page, but I'm feeling like a bird inside a digital cage. One more application, refresh the page. Maybe this time
Found a dusty box beneath the winter coats, full of blurry faces and some handwritten notes. An old Kodak camera, a relic of the past, holding on to moments that we knew wouldn't last. The edges are yellowed, a little frayed and worn, just like the sweater that you always had on. There's a ghost in the grain of the film, a world that I used to live in. Before the pixels, before the light, everything felt so much more bright. Oh, it's a Kodak memory frozen in time, a little bit of magic in every single line. We were laughing in the garden under the apple tree, back when the world was just you and me, captured in a frame, forever young and free. I remember the smell of the developer's ink, the way we'd wait for the colors to blink into life on a piece of glossy white paper. Now those feelings are just a sweet vapor. You're looking at the lens with a secret in your eyes. Underneath those 1990 summer skies, there's a ghost in the grain of the film, a world that I used to live in. Before the pixels, before the light, everything felt so much more bright. Oh, it's a Kodak memory frozen in time, a little bit of magic in every single line. We were laughing in the garden under the apple tree, back when the world was just you and me, captured in a frame, forever young and free. We didn't need a filter, we didn't need a post, just the way the light fell, just the way it goes. Now I'm holding this paper, feeling the weight of a love that arrived just a little bit late, but it's still beautiful. Yeah, it's still real. Oh, it's a Kodak memory frozen in time, a little bit of magic in every single line. We were laughing in the garden under the apple tree, back when the world was just you and me. Don't let the colors fade, just stay in the frame.
The last bus home is a hollow shell. It smells like cold rain and a faint farewell. I'm leaning my forehead against the glass, watching the ghosts of the city pass. Street lights flickering, 1, 2, 3. Nobody's looking for someone like me. The world is a movie with the sound turned down, just a stranger in a neon town. And I'm drifting away on this 2 a.m. transit, heading nowhere fast, watching my reflection through the window glass. The city is a garden of electric blue, but I'm just a shadow looking for the truth. Yeah, I'm riding through the night just to find my way back to you. The screen glows blue on my tired face, scrolling through ghosts in an empty space. Another long day, another short night, wrestling with shadows, looking for light. The driver is silent, the seats are all cold, like a story that's already been told. The world is a movie with the sound turned down, just a stranger in a neon town, and I'm drifting away on this 2 a.m. transit, heading nowhere fast, watching my reflection through the window glass. The city is a garden of electric blue, but I'm just a shadow looking for the truth. Yeah, I'm riding through the night just to find my way back to you. Is this the life I was meant to build? Why does the air feel so unfulfilled? I'm chasing the sunrise that's always too late, wrapped in the arms of a silent fate. Transit, heading nowhere fast, watching my reflection through the window glass. The city is a garden of electric blue, but I'm just a shadow looking for the truth. Next stop, home, or somewhere close enough. The dinner's getting cold upon the wooden plate. I'm coming home again, a little bit too late. You left the porch light on, a beacon in the dark, never asking for a fire, just providing every spark. I see the wrinkles by your eyes when you start to smile, and I realize I haven't really talked to you in a while. The words are heavy sitting in my throat, like a letter that I never quite wrote. Why is I love you the hardest thing to say when you give me everything every single day? It's an unspoken thanks, a debt I can't repay, for catching every tear and chasing clouds away. I take it all for granted, the way you're always there, a quiet kind of magic, a silent kind of prayer. This is for the moments I didn't say it out loud. I hope I finally made you proud. I remember how you'd wait up when the nights were long, trying to be the steady beat inside my broken song. Your shoes are getting worn, your steps a little slow. There are so many things about your heart I still don't know. I was so busy growing up, I didn't see you aging too. Now I'm just trying to find a way to give it back to you. The words are heavy sitting in my throat,
like a letter that I never quite wrote. Why is thank you the hardest thing to say when you walk beside me every step of the way? It's an unspoken thanks, a debt I can't repay, for catching every tear and chasing clouds away. I take it all for granted, the way you're always there, a quiet kind of magic, a silent kind of prayer. If time could just slow down, if I could just go back, I'd fill up every silence, I'd fill up every crack with all the gratitude that I've kept locked inside. No more running away, no more trying to hide. I'm saying it now, I'm saying it now. It's an unspoken thanks, a debt I can't repay, for catching every tear and chasing clouds away. I take it all for granted, the way you're always there, a quiet kind of magic, a silent kind of prayer. Thank you for everything.
The GPS is silent, the map is folded small. I hit a dead end where I thought I'd have it all. The main road is crowded, a sea of brake lights red. I'm taking the exit, following where I'm led. My hands are on the wheel, but my heart is spinning fast, wondering if this wrong turn is gonna be my last. The signs are all unfamiliar, the names I don't recognize, but there's a different kind of gold in these afternoon skies. Maybe I'm not lost, maybe I'm just wide awake, taking the long way for my own sanity's sake. Oh, it's just a detour, not the end of the line. A little more space, a little more time to see the flowers blooming by the side of the road, to lighten the weight of this heavy, heavy load. I'm finding my rhythm in the places I didn't plan, learning to be a better kind of man. I passed a sleepy town with a coffee shop in blue, reminded me of dreams that I almost outgrew. Without the rush of the highway, I can finally hear the voice in my head that was buried under fear. The destination's changing, and that's alright with me. There's a lot more to life than what I used to see. The signs are all unfamiliar, the names I don't recognize, but there's a different kind of gold in these afternoon skies. Maybe I'm not lost, maybe I'm just wide awake, taking the long way for my own sanity's sake. Oh, it's just a detour, not the end of the line. A little more space, a little more time to see the flowers blooming by the side of the road, to lighten the weight of this heavy, heavy load. I'm finding my rhythm in the places I didn't plan. the hardest one to keep. Sometimes the mountain is just a little too steep, but the view from the side road is taking my breath away. I wouldn't change a single thing about this day. I'm moving forward, just in a different way. Oh, it's just a detour, not the end of the line. A little more space, a little more time to see the flowers blooming by the side of the road, to lighten the weight of this heavy, heavy load. It's a beautiful road. I think I'll stay a while. Yeah, I'm doing just fine.
I'm leaning by the doorway, watching steam rise in the air. I notice for the first time a streak of silver in your hair. You're chopping onions slowly in the light of the afternoon, humming some old melody, a soft and faded tune. Your shoulders seem a little closer to the ground today, like the weight of all those years is finally having its say. You used to be the mountain that protected me from rain, the one who held the umbrella, the one who shared the pain. But now you look so fragile in that faded cotton blue, and I'm realizing just how much I've taken from you. Oh, looking at my mom's back, it breaks my heart in two, seeing all the sacrifices that you pushed on through. You're getting smaller while the world is getting wide, with a lifetime of secrets kept tucked away inside. Yeah, I'm just looking at your back and trying not to cry. I remember how you'd carry me when I was small and weak, the way you'd kiss the tears away from every reddened cheek. Now your steps are a bit shorter and your hands are getting thin, tracing all the stories written underneath your skin. I wanna reach out and hold you, but I'm frozen in the light, watching how you fought for me through every single night. You used to be the mountain that protected me from rain, the one who held the umbrella, the one who shared the pain. But now you look so fragile in that faded cotton blue, and I'm realizing just how much I've taken from you. Oh, looking at my mom's back, it breaks my heart in two, seeing all the sacrifices that you pushed on through. You're getting smaller while the world is getting wide, with a lifetime of secrets kept tucked away inside. Yeah, I'm just looking at your back and trying not to cry. bittersweet. I wanna tell you thank you, but the words get stuck inside. For being every anchor, for being every guide. I'm seeing you now. I'm really seeing you now. Oh, looking at my mom's back, it breaks my heart in two. Seeing all the sacrifices that you pushed on through. You're getting smaller while the world is getting wide, with a lifetime of secrets kept tucked away inside. I'm here, Mom. I'm right behind you.
Beat the alarm by a minute today. Didn't hit snooze, didn't push it away. Made the bed tight, let the sunlight in. Already feels like I'm starting to win. The water is boiling, the toast is just right. I'm reclaiming my day from the shadows of night. It's not a gold medal or a trophy of glass, but I'm proud of the moments I'm letting pass. 1 foot forward, 1 breath at a time. I'm starting the rhythm, I'm starting to climb. Oh, it's a small victory, a quiet hooray, finding the courage to face a new day. I cross one thing off of my messy list, finding the beauty in the things that I missed. Yeah, it's a small victory, but it's mine to keep. Taking a giant step while the world is asleep. I finally finished that book on the shelf. Took a long walk and I talked to myself. I didn't compare my life to a screen, staying right here in the now and the in-between. The laundry is folded, the dishes are clean. A simple kind of magic that's rarely been seen. It's not a gold medal or a trophy of glass, but I'm proud of the moments I'm letting pass. 1 foot forward, 1 breath at a time. I'm starting the rhythm, I'm starting to climb. Oh, it's a small victory, a quiet hooray, finding the courage to face a new day. I cross one thing off of my messy list, finding the beauty in the things that I missed. Yeah, it's a small victory, but it's mine to keep. I don't have to be a hero on a silver screen. I don't have to be the loudest that's ever been. Just being me is a mountain I've won. Walking my own path under the sun. I'm doing okay, yeah, I'm doing just fine. Oh, it's a small victory, a quiet hooray, finding the courage to face a new day. I cross one thing off of my messy list, finding the beauty in the things that I miss. Yeah, it's a small victory, but it's mine to keep. One step at a time, yeah, to win. Today was a good day.
I was just walking, minding my own through the gray streets that I've always known. Then a car drove by with the windows down low, playing a song from a long time ago. The rhythm hit me like a sudden rain, waking the ghost of a quiet pain. My feet stopped moving on the cold concrete as the notes started dancing down the empty street. It's a 3-minute trip to the life we had, a beautiful sound that makes me so sad. Oh, it's the ghost of a melody haunting the air. I look around but you're never there, just a few chords and a familiar line, stealing the piece that I thought was mine. Yeah, it's the ghost of a melody, dragging me back in time. I remember the kitchen and the late night tea, sharing the headphones, just you and me. Promised that song would be ours alone, but now it's just static on a telephone. The lyrics are different than they used to be, or maybe the change is just inside of me. My feet stopped moving on the cold concrete as the notes started dancing down the empty street. It's a 3-minute trip to the life we had, a beautiful sound that makes me so sad. Oh, it's the ghost of a melody haunting the air. I look around but you're never there, just a few chords and a familiar line, stealing the piece that I thought was mine. Yeah, it's the ghost of a melody, dragging me back in time. Try to hum along, but I forget the words. The saddest song that I've ever heard. Turn it off, let the silence return, but the fire in the music continues to burn. It's everywhere now, it's everywhere now. Oh, it's the ghost of a melody haunting the air. I look around but you're never there, just a few chords and a familiar line, stealing the piece that I thought was mine. Just a ghost fading out. I'm back in the quiet.
I'm clearing out the boxes from the corner of the room, sweeping out the shadows with a heavy wooden broom. All the letters that I saved, all the words I didn't say, I'm taking them to the curb, I'm throwing them away. It's a different kind of quiet when the clutter's finally gone, like I'm standing in the garden at the break of early dawn. It was a heavy weight to carry, a ghost upon my back. I was hiding in the gray, I was fading into black, but I'm reaching for the white, I'm reaching for the light. I'm ending all the battles that I didn't have to fight. Oh, it's a clean slate, a page without a mark, a little bit of lightning to scatter all the dark. I'm deleting all the history, I'm starting at the start with a little bit of healing for this weary, broken heart. Yeah, it's a clean slate, and it's beautiful to see. into the mirror and I didn't see the past. Just a man who's finally found a peace that's gonna last. No more looking over shoulders, no more wondering what if. I'm standing on the edge of a bright and shining cliff. The air is getting thinner, but I'm finally breathing deep. Waking up from a fever, waking up from a sleep. It was a heavy weight to carry, a ghost upon my back. I was hiding in the gray, I was fading into black. But I'm reaching for the white, I'm reaching for the light. I'm ending all the battles that I didn't have to fight. Oh, it's a clean slate, a page without a mark. A little bit of lightning to scatter all the dark. I'm deleting all the history, I'm starting at the start. With a little bit of healing for this weary, broken heart. Yeah, it's a clean slate, and it's beautiful to see. Stepping out of the middle of the night. I'm free, I'm finally free. Slate, oh, clean slate. Oh, oh, it's a clean slate, a page without a mark. A little bit of lightning to scatter all the dark. I'm deleting all the history, I'm starting at the start. With a little bit of healing for this weary, broken heart. Just a clean slate, nothing left to say. Today is the day.
The street lamps are blinking their final goodbye in the indigo space between the earth and the sky. The city is breathless, a world made of glass, watching the shadows of the night dwellers pass. My window is open to the cool, quiet air, finding the peace that was always right there. The stars are all fading one by one. The moon is retiring, its duty is done. It's the pause in the rhythm, the breath and the beat, before the first footsteps hit the cold street. Oh, it's the blue hour, velvet and light, a beautiful bridge from the middle of night. The secrets are sleeping, the worries are still, standing so quiet on the edge of the hill. Yeah, it's the blue hour, and I'm finally home. And I'm finally home. The steam from my tea is a ghost in the room, a silver thread dancing in the disappearing gloom. I don't need the answers, I don't need the rush, just the velvet-like sound of this morning time hush. Every regret has been washed by the dew. Everything's ancient and everything's new. The stars are all fading one by one. The moon is retiring, its duty is done. It's the pause in the rhythm, the breath and the beat, before the first footsteps hit the cold street. Oh, it's the blue hour, velvet and light, a beautiful bridge from the middle of night. The secrets are sleeping, the worries are still, standing so quiet on the edge of the hill. Yeah, it's the blue hour, and I'm finally home. into every deep scar. We've traveled so long, we've traveled so far. The world is a canvas that's waiting for paint. The colors are coming soft and so faint. I'm ready for the light. I'm ready for the light. Oh, it's the blue hour, velvet and light. A beautiful bridge from the middle of night. The secrets are sleeping, the worries are still standing so quiet on the edge of the hill. The blue is turning to gold. A brand new day. A brand new day.
The shadows are retreating to the corners of the room. The sunlight sweeping up the last of the midnight gloom. I'm grinding up the beans, a ritual so small. Watching how the golden light is dancing on the wall. The night was long and heavy, filled with questions and with doubt. But now the fire's dying down, I'm letting it all out. The steam is rising slowly in a delicate white swirl. I'm feeling like a stranger in a brand new kind of world. One sip to wake the spirit, one sip to clear the haze. I'm stepping out of yesterday and into better days. Oh, it's my morning coffee, a bittersweet embrace. Finding all the courage written in this quiet space. The world is waking up again, I hear the city hum. I'm ready for the challenges that I know are gonna come. Yeah, it's just my morning coffee and a brand new start for me. I open up the window, let the crisp air fill my chest. I'm putting all the ghosts of the nighttime to their rest. No more looking backward at the things I couldn't change. The future's looking wide and bright and beautifully strange. My mug is warm against my palms, a simple kind of grace. I'm finding my own rhythm, I'm finding my own pace. The steam is rising slowly in a delicate white swirl. I'm feeling like a stranger in a brand new kind of world. One sip to wake the spirit, one sip to clear the haze. I'm stepping out of yesterday and into bed.